20 U.S. states are pushing legislation to add Bitcoin to their reserves. And at the federal level, we've got President Trump proposing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. And globally, countries are racing to accumulate Bitcoin. And with only 2.5 million left on exchanges, a massive supply shock is looming. Let's break it down. Across the U.S., we've got 20 states proposing legislation to allocate part of their reserves to Bitcoin. And if these bills pass, we could see $23 billion in Bitcoin buying power unleashed onto the market. And this just isn't about speculation. State governments are looking at Bitcoin as a long-term strategic asset, much like gold. And if successful, this move could pave the way for federal adoption, accelerating the integration of Bitcoin into the U.S. financial system. And on a federal level, President Trump has proposed the creation of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. And the idea is to accumulate a significant amount of Bitcoin to strengthen the nation's financial position and hedge against economic uncertainties. And this move signals a major shift in how the U.S. government views and potentially utilizes digital assets. But the U.S. isn't alone in this Bitcoin Reserve movement. Globally, we got El Salvador, the Kingdom of Bhutan, and the BRICS nations. They're all aggressively stacking Bitcoin. El Salvador, well, they made Bitcoin legal tender, and they're building a national reserve backed by volcanic energy. You got the Kingdom of Bhutan mining Bitcoin with hydroelectric power and quietly building substantial Bitcoin reserves. And the BRICS Plus nations, well, they are exploring Bitcoin as a way to diversify from the US dollar, signaling a broader trend in global finance. We're witnessing a global Bitcoin arms race with nation states positioning themselves for a post-dollar world. But here's where things get intense. Only 2.5 million Bitcoin are left on the exchanges. That's it. And with institutional adoption ramping up, state governments considering Bitcoin reserves and nation states accumulating, well, we're facing a serious supply crunch. The next Bitcoin halving in 2028, what's going to cut the block reward in half again, meaning even less Bitcoin will be available. And if demand continue to grow and supply keeps shrinking, a supply shock, well, it's inevitable. Every time we've seen supply shock events in Bitcoin history, they've been followed by major price increases. But the big question is, are you prepared for what's coming? 20 states, $23 billion in buying power, a federal strategic Bitcoin reserve, and only 2.5 million BTC left on the market. This is one of the biggest stories not really being talked about right now in crypto. What do you think the Bitcoin peak bull price is going to be? Drop your comments down below, smash the like button, hit subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you on the next video.